make sure you hit that subscribe button.
What does a regular night with 3 husbands look like? This is what it looks like. Here's Jake making dinner. Aaron.
It's gonna be a chicken coconut curry.
Chicken coconut curry. Thank you, baby. Aaron is actually not here tonight. He is working. So it's going to be Brett and Jake in this video.
Is that why there's a new box in the room and the other box is open and stuff has been going through?
Yes.
And they're casually talking about magic cards.
Yep. A lot of, but the ones in the pack were bonus cards that they just sent me.
Bonus card, I wish. Okay, nice.
I'm going to sit down and put on a background movie for all of us to watch as where Brett said X-Men as Jake continues his cooking. And Brett is currently looking at the magic cards that Jake got today.
Man, they must have the strongest bed ever made. Because you see his build. You saw the other one that's cooking's build. And come on, we got to be real. Y'all saw that little bit of food that he's cooking? Okay, we at 57 seconds, right? Y'all see that little bit of food that he's cooking? Look at that little bit of food. That is not going to fill them up. You see how big them people... Come on. And I know the fourth one got to be the same build. Ain't no way that little bit of stew, them little bit of noodles...
Chicken coconut curry. Thank you.
Look at that little bit of food. That food ain't going to fill them up. What he cooking for? The birds? The dogs? That is not enough food. But you're going to put that build one. Look at that. He had at least 300. He had at least 300. Oh, nah. Oh, no. They got to have the strongest bed ever created. Got to have one of them super duper shack beds. One of them custom beds. Because ain't no way all 4 of them getting in the same bed. And if they not in the same bed, that just means they're roommates. They're just 4 roommates. They playing house, being goofy. Because this makes no sense. As a man, how are you going to live and this be your wife and you got another man walking around your house shirtless saying, it's my turn, you know, it's my weekend, my birthday weekend, you know, she stayed in my room this weekend. Yeah. What? What do they tell their family and their friends? Oh, no. We in the last days. We are in the last days where this type of situation, what is it? A thruple? No, this ain't a thruple. This a cruple. Whatever this is normal, and this is being celebrated. And she's putting this on the internet. Her coworkers gonna see this. This is nasty. Which one y'all think she put on the desk at her in the office? Which one? Brett, Jake, or Ryan? I think that's the names.
Jake
Dog
continues
names.
his cooking, and Brett is currently looking at the magic cards that Jake got today. Not the chest squeeze, not the chest squeezies. Stop! Don't flex on them pecs. Anyway, what cards you got? Cards that I would not know the difference.
Homicide investigator.
You look very happy about that one.
I just figured you like the word homicide.
Damn.
Other target creatures controlled by different players?
Yeah.
So just, these aren't yours anymore?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You just take that guy's and that guy's and say, Hannibal to each other.
It's between them, right? Not
Yeah.
like they're mine.
Yeah.
Okay. I might want that.
And I'm just here. I told him to sit for a second, and he's kneeling.
I'm sitting.
Are you, or are you kneeling?
Am I standing?
You're kneeling.
Am I standing?
No.
Then I'm doing the opposite of standing, which is...
Kneeling.
Siri.
Sitting means the opposite of standing. Sitting means the opposite of running around. A wonderful thing to do. Brett, tell the people what a regular night here looks like.
$50 for a shirtless video. Food, caffeine, and any form of movie and or board game and or video game being played at some point. There's a screen on and stuff is happening.
That's our night, guys.
That's any night.
That's any night. Like
That's a weeknight. He said $50 for a shirtless video. You can go take 40 and get way more than that. You can take that $40. You playing with them cards. Go sell them cards. Get you $40. $40. Go down to your local market. Y'all remember what Clyde did in life? Clyde spent $40 at the bar. where he was tricking, got her a couple drinks. Go get you $40. You can get more than just a movie, some cards, and 4 big, large people on one couch and denting it. Like, do y'all driving the same car? How the suspension in the car looking? Y'all mechanic must be rich. Coming every month, all for y'all. Nah, let me stop. Anyways, it just looks like this dude right here that's walking around shirtless. He just needs some friends. They're weird, and she's bossing them around, telling him to sit. He is not a dog. You don't tell a grown. And what grown man is accepting a woman just sit? And he kneeling on her command. She thinks she at work. She thinks she at work. She's bossing these men around, and they are willfully submitting and doing what they tell her to do. She the master. What they call that? She the dom. They the subs. I don't know how no man could deal with this. And are they paying the bills and she's just chilling there? She don't work? 3 men sharing one? Nah. What y'all think? Tell me in the comments what y'all think about this, because this is mind-blowing. And it's not even the end. It's going to get worser. Yes, worser.
That's the dynamic. Anyway, we're just a family. It's like roommates all living together. They all just happen to me.
That was disgusting. Whew. Let's go on to the next one.
How do I satisfy 3 men? Hi, my name is Carrie Lane, and this is just one of the questions that I'm going to be answering, as I have 2 husbands and a boyfriend, 3 partners in total. So my videos and photos have been going viral, and this is a continuation to explain or answer some of the questions that you guys have been asking under those videos. So as a recap, I have 3 partners. I have my husband Brett, who I've been with 8 years. I have my husband Jake, who I've been with for 4 years. And I have my boyfriend Aaron, who I've been with for 3 years. Now, one of the first biggest questions that I get is, how do I manage to have the time? How does the schedule work? So that's actually very easy.
Please, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So you was with one dude for 8 years and said, I need another one. And after the other one, you said, I need another one. And I could see that because, humans, we are creatures of habit. So if we are not satiated and can't be satisfied in one area, it's probably highly likely that it's going to show in another area. And looking at her in her sexy outfit, that this got to be her sexy fit that she put on, she would walk around the house. You know how people, they like to wear clothes that's not their size. Back in the 2000s, they was wearing shirts extra large, and now we see them extra large people wear tiny mini clothes and try to tap around like I can't see every roll hanging out. So this got to be her sexy outfit. But if somebody like it, somebody like it. There's somebody out there for most people, and if this is what she rocking it. I can't hit on the leopard print, but I just had to point that out because this is disgusting. This is nasty. I'm just gonna say it. This is demonic. This don't even make no sense. And I have even more questions, like who paid for the wedding ring? Because I only saw one ring on her finger. She ain't got 2 different rings. Is she gonna? And somebody need to call the police on you. Unless you're living in Utah, where this is legal. How'd you marry 2 different people?
Photographer. I am self-employed, so I make my own schedule. Also, the boys all have different work schedules, and they don't.
The boys. Thank you. The boys. She don't even see y'all as men. Look at that. Emasculation. Boys. She called y'all boys. And y'all some willfully submit. And just like she be doing when she take a photo, she be like, do this pose. It's the same thing, that same bossiness that told that boy Brett to get down and sit like a dog. Sit. Told him to sit. Show him your cards like a little kid. You know when guests came over, your parents say, "Oh, go show him your little dance. Show him your new move. Show him your little toy." Yup, that's exactly what she was telling us. Hey, Brett, show him your little cards. Oh, so cute. Sit. Look at these boys. Yup, I know it. Look at this.
Overlap. So it conveniently works out that way. So whenever one is off, that's when I'm spending time with them. So their schedules are actually a great reason why this relationship even works. Next question is, what are the sleeping arrangements and how does intimacy work? So each of the boys has their own bedroom. So we live in a 3-bedroom house, and I live with Brett and Jake. Aaron has his own apartment, and so Brett has his own bedroom, Jake has his own bedroom, and then for that third room, I essentially asked myself what I wanted to have the most, which was a personal space. And being a photographer and into all things beauty, I wanted my own, essentially, a dream dressing room, and that's what I have. So how that works is, sleeping schedule wise, depending on who's working. So if Brett is working, I'm not sleeping with him that night, I'm sleeping with the one who isn't. So Jake is off, I'm in Jake's bedroom. Brett is off, I'm in Brett's bedroom. That's how that works. And then Aaron sometimes sleep over, or I will stay in his apartment, and that's how that whole thing works out. Intimacy. So it is 3 separate relationships. The boys are not with each other. They are 3 best friends who happen to fall in love with the same girl. So they're just besties. They're all straight. They just share me. And so when it comes to intimacy, it is completely separate. They are not with each other, and we respect that space. Now to the question in the beginning of the video, which is how do I satisfy 3 men? And honestly, the answer is very easy. They all have different needs. Contrary to popular belief, being with a partner, any partner, doesn't necessarily mean you're always jumping each other's bones, right? Everyone has different levels of need, and everyone has different schedules. They are very career oriented, so they're focusing on their jobs and whatnot, and I am their safe space. I am where they land, you know what I mean? So that's really all I can say about that. The intimacy is separate. They all have different levels of need, which I happen to be able to fulfill. So that's how that goes. Another question I got was, how do the finances work? So Brett and Jake, because we live under the same house, they cover most of the bills, right? That is their choice. I do all the play money. I do all the vacations, I do all the fun stuff, the clothes, any other need or want that they have. Essentially, my job is just to pamper them because they pamper me. And so Aaron also has children, so I also have, I'm the one who takes care of the toys and all the fun stuff, anniversaries, birthdays. I'm really good with those stuff, and I make sure that everyone feels loved, appreciated, and heard. That's all part of it. Here's another good question. Do the boys ever get jealous? So, simple answer, no. And that's because jealousy is wanting what you don't have, and they all have me.
I'm done. This is so selfish, so self-centered. I'm their safe space. They all have me. All they need is me. They pay all my bills. She talk about she doing the fun stuff. They probably paying for that too. Lying. Okay, but I can't blame you, sis. If you gonna get your whole lifestyle paid for, you get to sleep in a different room, have your own dressing room, do your photography, you get to sleep in a separate apartment. You basically got 2 different places you could stay, and you can stay in a different room. All rooms is predicated around you. You get to do whatever you want. Do what you gonna do. Just know I don't condone it. I don't condone nobody doing nothing like this, because all I heard was greed, 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 and mainly from her perspective. And from the boys' perspective, I'm hearing a whole bunch of selflessness. I'm willing to share. Me, I'm not sharing nobody. There's some things I'm not willing to share. I'm not willing to share no toothbrush, no soap, and I'm definitely not willing to share mines. If you mines, you mines. I'm not giving you away. Talking about what is she talking about? They don't talk to each other. They don't touch. They don't ever interact. What you think they be doing when you go to the other apartment? You think they just be laying in the bed doing nothing? What? Hey, I ain't never heard of nothing that good. Ain't no goodies that good. I ain't never heard no goodie that good. If y'all ever find some goodie that good, keep it, cause I know you lying about it. I don't believe none of this. This is foolish. I hope no man ever submits to this. Just like I don't think any woman should ever be sharing no man. You ain't gotta share them. Just go get your own. This don't make no sense. This is so stupid. This is so disgusting. This is so greedy. And I hope this is not a trend or something that is common, and that I hope this thing just dies off. And I wish them not the best of luck, because they need to come to Jesus moment. That's what they need, because this is disgusting, gross, and they need to get it together. Guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I know my thoughts were not as succinct because this kind of just threw my whole equilibrium off. Disgusting. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.